Hello everyone and welcome back to Oscar's Cozy Corner. Gameloft has finally given us our first teaser for the next star path, and as expected it is going to be a winter themed one. Since this star path will carry us through the next couple of months, I thought it would be fun to do a little breakdown of this teaser and see if we can figure out what each clue might mean and compare it with the hints that we've already seen in the showcase stream. Let's not waste any time because I'm sure you've all seen this tweet already, so let's dive straight into the teaser and start guessing what these rewards could be. The tweet reads, "A new star path, handshake, winter is approaching. Just ahead of next week's free update, can you guess what these new star path rewards might be?" And it includes 3 teaser emojis, a snowflake with a fairy, a snowfall cloud with a bunny rabbit, and an ice cube with a chair. Right off the bat, I do feel like these might be some of the easiest teasers that we've had so far. Some star path clues have been really tricky to decipher in the past, but these ones do seem relatively straightforward. So for the first teaser, obviously the snowflake and the fairy emoji, to me, this screams snow fairy. I know that that doesn't sound like anything in particular when I say it for the first time, but something to note here is that Twitter, or X if you want to call it that, Twitter's fairy emoji looks very different than other platforms like iOS, where the fairy is actually a full-bodied fairy and they are holding a wand. So this will be important in a moment because of what I think this might refer to. The second teaser is a snowfall cloud and a bunny. Now, I do think that this is a snowfall bunny rabbit, and my guess is that this is a winter bunny companion. Fingers crossed it's not as unique as the Christmas raccoon that we got previously. We had quite the discussion about that on stream recently, and let's just say it wasn't everyone's favorite. Personally, I'd love to see more variety in the animal companions that we get. Now, we already have had a cursed, very cursed, Tinkerbell capybara in the premium shop this week. So that and the Christmas raccoon kind of go hand in hand. But why not expand the roster? It does make me wonder if they're going to follow a pattern of bringing DLC critters to the premium shop after the next DLC is released. That could be an interesting approach. I do believe this is the first time we've gotten a premium shop item this week that contains a critter not from the base game. So I wonder if next year, when the next DLC is released, we'll start seeing critters from Storybook Vale. I don't know. That said, if this bunny companion is tied to the star path, of course it will likely be exclusive and it won't end up in the shop for quite a while. So if you do want some winter items and you do want a new winter companion, then it's definitely worth doing this upcoming star path. The third teaser, initially I thought this might be a hint at an ice throne or maybe an ice chair, but we do already have a couple of those in the game. So my guess is now that it's probably more general, something like ice furniture. Again, similarly to the first teaser, we'll circle back to that in a moment when we look at the showcase stream, as I do think it's something that we might have already seen, and I do think it's related to the showcase stream. So in this year's 2024 showcase stream, I keep saying showcase stream and it's starting to sound a little funny, but they mentioned that we would be embracing the ethereal side of the season and stepping into our own personal fairy tale with ice-adorned furniture. Based on that, I think that this star path might be called something like Ethereal Winter or Fairytale Winter. It also kind of ties in perfectly with the DLC, which is of course focusing on fairy tales and mythology, so it does feel like a smart choice for them to bundle that up. Oh look, here's a amazing fairy tale star path, and also we've got a fairy tale themed DLC on the go. In the stream, we did see a brief clip of the Star Path items, or at least some of the Star Path items, and that was including this large, elegant gazebo. Very interesting. I like this. I do wonder if it's going to fit anywhere other than the Frosted Heights, but I think it's pretty nice. Someone at Gameloft is really loving gazebos at the moment. We've just got a new one in Scrooge's, we've had a couple in the premium shop, and now we're getting one in the Star Path. I'm not complaining, it looks pretty cool, but yeah, it's interesting that they've kind of like latched on to gazebos and they're putting as many out of these as they possibly can. We also do have a player avatar wearing a coat and holding a wand. We've then got some sort of winter themed crafting table in the background here that is also like blue and of course winter themed. And then there are several ice sculpture furniture pieces in the background, which I like the look of. If we bring the teasers back onto screen, the first teaser, obviously the snow fairy. Now, this likely relates to the wand that we saw, at least to me. Like I said, the iOS fairy emoji does include a wand, and in the stream, we did see a wand that creates snowflakes. So to me, this seems like a perfect match. I think this is probably what that is relating to. Mostly because of the wand, but also because I don't think that it conveyed properly in their tweet. just because of the way Twitter handles different emojis. The Winter Bunny, of course, wasn't shown in the stream, so we will have to wait and see on that one. Fingers crossed it is adorable and not cursed. I do hope that that is the case. And finally, the ice furniture or the ice chair. To me, I think this likely refers to the large sculptural ice pieces that we saw in the showcase. They're quite striking. There's like 2 diamond-shaped sculptures and a larger one that looks kind of like an ice explosion, I guess. I feel like these could make some stunning centerpieces in builds, especially with winter-themed dream snaps coming in as the season rolls in. So I'm looking forward to getting these, and if we do go down the route of it being ice furniture, I think that those fit the bill pretty well. That's all we know about the Star Path for now. Of course, it will launch next Wednesday with the So Delightful update, along with Sally and the Floating Islands. I know that I'm a little late to report this, sorry about that. We did cover it in detail yesterday on my stream, but I just wanted to share my thoughts here and connect the teaser emojis with the showcase hints that we've already seen as well. But what do you think of these items so far? Do you agree with my guesses, or do you have your own theories? Let me know in the comments. I always love hearing your thoughts. With that being said, I will leave it here. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Stay cozy, friends, and I will see you in the valley.